Guys, so we have an urgent information coming out. Putin deploys nuclear bombers in WW3 war games. I wanna show this video really quick here, guys. Give me 1 second. Let me just pull up this video here. If you can give this video a thumbs up, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. So here we go. Okay, so a lot of stuff is going on today, guys. A military exercise, Zapad, which means west in Russia, is happening right now. So it says here Russia simulates strikes with hypersonic. Wow, hypersonic. The Russian MiG-31K jets carry out mock strikes over the Barents Sea using Kinzel hypersonic missiles during the Zapad 2025 drills with Belarus. These missiles can carry either nuclear or conventional warheads and can fly up to 298 miles, making them a serious threat. The exercise simulated hits on potential, look at this, NATO targets, raising concerns among Western allies already on edge over rising tensions. The Barents Sea is a strategic zone near NATO territory, so these drills were seen as a warning shot about the bare capabilities. Alright guys, before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife Jessica Santiago at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. Guys, hit that like button. Another way to support the channel is by hitting the like button. Also, make sure you check out the links in the description box if you guys want to help and support the channel. We do have Patreon, $5 a month. We get you access to our live stream. We go live once a week. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on YouTube. Thank you again for your support. I really appreciate it. So, Vladimir has deployed his dreaded Tu-22M3 strategic nuclear bombers as part of a massive new war games. Russia and Belarus are holding a major joint military exercise on NATO's doorstep at a time of heightened tensions with the Western Alliance. The Zapad, meaning West, drills involve troops fighting off a mock strike against two countries whose alliance is known as the Union State, and then crushing the enemy. New footage shows the supersonic long-range strategic bomber carrying out a strike on a simulated enemy, disrupting the control system and destroying critical objects. Man. I know NATO is looking at, they're keeping an eye on this. Elsewhere, Russian MiG-31 fighter jets equipped with hypersonic Kinzel ballistic missile completed a 4-hour flight over the neutral waters of the Barents Sea, the Interfax news agency reports. Now, Kinzel Dagger in Russian is an air-launched hypersonic capable of carrying nuclear or conventional warheads. It says here, the Bear has previously used the weapons against Crane. Troops will also drill the use of nuclear missiles from the west doorstep in Belarus, amid preparation for deployment of super weapon Orishnik there. Belarus borders 3 NATO members, Poland, Lithuania, and Latvia, to its west, and Ukraine to its south. Now, the drills also saw a dozen warships from Putin's Baltic Sea Fleet engage in drills with Su-30SM and Su-24M aircraft and Mi-8 helicopters against a mock enemy. The exercises involve large landing ships, corvettes, small missile, and anti-submarine vessels, minesweepers, missile boats, submarines, it was reported. Now, the Bear Country has been running Zapad exercises roughly every 4 years since 1999. Now, the last round of drills took place in September 2021, 5 months before Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine, which it launched in part from Belarusian territory. Now, the war games come after the Bear flew strike drones into Polish airspace. Give me a second. Which had to been shut down by alliance fighters, NATO. Same thing is happening today, guys. Romania and Poland has seen new drones in their territory. And look at that helicopter. Man. Poland closed its border with Belarus as the UN Security Council was warned of the dire risk of a new world war as the alliance was forced to urgently strengthen its eastern defenses. Ukraine Parliament representative to the UN, Andrei, warned that if Vladimir escalation is not halted, tomorrow it could be drones or even missile falling on Berlin, Paris, or London. And the day after, who knows, something might even accidentally cross the Atlantic. That's not good. Now, it says here, the Bear is not mocking this council. It is spitting in your face. A closed Polish-Belarusian border crossing. They really blocked that region. We are staring into the abyss of World War III. Meanwhile, Putin highlighted his lack of interest in a settlement in the war with his spokesman, signaling that peace negotiations with Ukraine were now on pause. Neither Poland nor NATO has yet given a full account of what they suspect the drones were doing. NATO also faces questions about whether foreign drones should even be able to enter its airspace and how well equipped it is to deal with such threats. Alright guys, give me a second here. I want to see if there's any more information. If you can, make sure you hit that like button. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So, I want to see if I can find anything here about the US. So you guys already know the US says it will defend every inch of NATO territory after Poland took down several of the Russian drones. Okay, give me a second here, guys. Um, okay, so I'm just looking for more information here. Here we go. This one here. So, ooh, that's not good. So nation against nation is building up. 3 has passed away in Sumy. As the leader of Ukraine, Zelensky, says the Bear offensive failed. So a Russian drone and missile strike has taken 3 and impacted 5 in Ukraine's Sumy region, the governor said. Now Zelensky, citing commander, stated Moscow operation has been completely foiled by our forces, adding that the Bear troops in assuming direction have lost offensive capability after heavy losses. The Bear Defense Ministry announced the capture of Ternov in, I'm gonna skip that name there, the region. So you have certain sources out there reported the Bear advances near Ternov and elsewhere, while another claimed Ukrainian troop retook one village. The fighting remains intense across the front. This is a shocker. Prince Harry makes surprise trip to Ukraine. That's a shocker. He arrived in Kyiv at the innovation of the Ukrainian Gov. The Duke of Sussex, a British Army veteran, is there to support the recovery of Ukrainian soldiers wounded in the war with the Bear. His visit comes as the Bear and Belarus kicked off massive joint military drills, Zapad 2025, right on NATO doorstep. Okay, so we do have some updates. All right, and I did talk about this over in my other channel, Grand Supreme News. This is the Bear nuclear. All right, and it's parked right there. Boy, that is pretty creepy. Right in front of Poland. That's like in front of Poland. Okay, so let's see if this is legit or not. Give me a second here. So the Bear Iskander short-range ballistic missile spotted deployed on the E28 highway earlier today in Kaliningrad, only miles from the border with Poland. These deployments come amidst an ongoing Zapad 2025 exercises in Belarus and Western Russia, simulating both a full-scale conventional and nuclear conflict with the sleeping giant and the rest of NATO. It seems like it's the real deal. It seems like it's the real deal. That side is Belarus, and this side here, I believe, is Poland. And the Bear has their nuke. Basically block the highway. That's a nuke. Man. Wow. I guess Vladimir sent a message. You want to fly that B2 over my head? I just parked my Hypersonic in the middle of the highway, staring at Poland. We do have some more updates. Rubio is sounding the alarm. Rubio said the Bear drones over Poland are unacceptable. Secretary of State Rubio called the entry of the Bear drone into Polish airspace a dangerous and unacceptable move. He said that the drones were clearly launched by the Bear, but it is Still unclear if they were aimed at Poland on purpose. If proven intentional, will be a warn it will be a major escalation in the war. Oh. Poland has already rejected the U.S. commander's suggestion that the incident was accidental and urged Washington to show stronger solidarity. The U.S. vowed at the UN to defend every inch of NATO territory, as the bear insists that the drones were only targeting Ukraine. All right, so this is where we are right now, guys. This exercise thing is, I believe, is a strong message. It is. I mean, that's what it is. A strong message. You got nuclear bombers in the air. You got Orishnik. You got a hypersonic that just parked on the highway, facing Poland. I mean, it's drones in Romania. I mean, it just, it's a wake up call. So this is where we are right now, guys. When it comes to nation against nation and kingdom against kingdom. I will keep it updated with these breaking news war updates, guys. And the big one is that highway. They parked that hypersonic in the middle of the highway. That's a strong message there, guys. That's a really strong message, especially those bombers in the air. I believe it's a message to NATO. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.